So if somebody's watching right now, can we do something to make them feel better? Is there something that we, like a thought that we can kind of like think, you know, get our minds around today to kind of reset our day?
The simple thing is just this. See, what people are struggling with is not their life. People think they're suffering their life. No, they're suffering their own thought and emotion most of the time. Either their body or their thought or emotion.
Right.
Most of the time, unless they have an injury or an ailment, it may be physical body. But rest of the time, it's just their own thought and emotion. What I'm asking you is, when will you learn to handle your thought and emotion? At what time in your life? Because even if you're 50, 60, if you've not figured how to handle your thought and emotion, when are you going to get it?
Maybe you never do.
So if you never do, what you're saying is, the basic faculties that you have, which is unique to the human being, this level of cerebral activity is unique to the human being on this planet at least. So, your most fundamental instruments, which is what makes us human, you will never get to use it the way you want it. Isn't that
That's a tragedy.
Yeah.
So can you
It's a
do
downer.
that? Can you do that by meditation? Does that help reset the emotions?
The word meditation doesn't really mean anything because it's too generic. It's not… Anybody with eyes closed, we think they're meditating because there are many dimensions to it. Right now, how to use the thought? There are some things which are constant within us for most human beings. Breath is happening, of course, and there is a thought process going on. So you can link these two, and because you asked right now what we can do, right now what you can do is simply this. See, what you call as my body is an accumulation. It's a food that we've eaten which slowly gathered like this. We were not born like this. And what you call as my mind is the various impressions we have taken in from the world around us. So this is a heap of food, this is a heap of impressions. So where is you? So the simplest thing is just this, that you create a little distance from what you call as my body and what you call as my mind. So you just do this, people can do this, there is also a guided meditation called Isha Kriya which is available on the app and everything. All you have to do is with inhalation, you just remind yourself, I am not the body. With exhalation, you remind yourself, I am not even the mind.
I'm not the body and I'm not the mind.
And so what are you?
But with inhalation and exhalation,
I'm not
why
the
do you
body.
ask me, huh?
So what am I then?
Yes, exactly.
See,
I'm not the body, I'm not the mind.
See, the most important thing is, at least you know I do not know, all right? I do not know is a tremendous possibility. The moment you see I do not know, the longing to know and the possibility to know naturally happens.
Because if
See,
you
just
think
now,
you
the
know
moment,
all…
The moment you see that I do not know, you ask the question, then what am I? But you asking me,
Fascinating.
what am I? You should not ask me, you should ask yourself, what is
Right.
the nature of my existence? If you do not understand or know the nature of your existence is going to be accidental, isn't
Right.
it? It is that which is causing so much anxiety. Suppose you're just about to get into an accident of some kind. Is there anxiety?
I've heard you talk about fear, desire, that these are all…
You're a veteran.
that they're from
No,
the
I'm
environment.
saying, see, if you're getting into an accident, is there naturally anxiety in anybody? Natural, isn't it?
Yeah, of course,
So
you're
right
bracing
now-
yourself
yes.
for an accident.
Right now, most human beings are existing accidentally because they do not even know the nature of their own existence. So anxiety, we are beginning to think is natural. Anxiety is natural. As a child, when you were 2, 3, 4 years of age, joy was natural, isn't it? Exuberance was natural. Now we are beginning to say anxiety is natural. No, anxiety is not natural.
You're right.
This is because you're existing accidentally.
I'm not my body.
I'm not
not
even
my
the mind.
mind. Yes.
Inhalation, I'm not the body. Exhalation, I'm not even the mind. This is a guided process available on the app and…
Sadhguru.
Nice to have you.
Thank
Check
you.
him out
Wonderful.
on all his social media platforms. He's got to go now because he's going to the United Nations. He's a busy man.
Very. Thank you for stopping
Thank
by.
you.